Just like the stories of Olympic athletes triumphing over adversity, the journey of a teen who survived a bullet to her brain has inspired West Michigan and the world. Abbie Kopf's heart stopped and restarted last winter when a gunman randomly shot and killed 6 people in Kalamazoo. Since then, the Kopf family has given 24-Hour News 8's Susan Samples unprecedented access to document her miraculous recovery.
The Kopf family shared their disappointment in June when Abbie developed an infection that forced doctors to remove the plate they'd inserted in her skull. Now, Abbie is waiting anxiously for the day doctors can put that plate back in so she can get back to living life like any other teenager.
But we need to have that skin area heal up.
At this week's checkup,
because we're going to be increasing the volume here by putting a plate in,
Abbie hoped Dr. Greg Wiggins would set a surgery date to reinsert the plastic plate.
My biggest concern is Abbie's head not healing right and her not getting her plate and her being stuck with no plate.
It has been a long summer, and Abbie spent most of it wearing a protective helmet.
I want to be normal.
She sees people playing and she sees kids outside riding their bikes in the neighborhood, and she wants to be like them.
She won't be able to go back to middle school either until she's had the surgery.
the biggest thing is infection risk.
And Wiggins won't set a date for that surgery until Abbie's current incision is completely healed.
I don't think it looks particularly bad, but it's not. It still has that scab, chronic, non-healing area. Until that's completely clean, we can't put a piece of plastic in because it's going to get infected.
It was disappointing news for Mom and Dad, too.
It would be better if she was whole.
For Abbie, no surgery date felt like no progress.
You haven't said anything.
She's been very depressed lately.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I wouldn't call that depressed. I'd call it normal.
I wish she wouldn't have gotten shot.
It is all uncharted territory, of course. How does a 14-year-old recover physically and emotionally? Abbie was sitting in a restaurant parking lot with 4 women when a gunman randomly shot them last February. The women were all killed, including Barbara Hawthorne, who Abbie knew as Grandma Barb.
Abbie and I just talk about her all the time.
Hawthorne was Vicky's best friend, the one the Kopf family turned to in times of need.
I love you. I love you too. Just gotta give it time, okay?
Abbie was in 7th grade last year at Harper Creek Middle School, and the family is awaiting results of testing to see what she's retained academically. You can follow her progress yourself on the family's Facebook and GoFundMe pages. We have links at woodtv.com. The Kopfs are grateful for West Michigan's generosity, which is helping them pay the bills as they focus on Abbie's recovery.